Welcome to Toot Your Own Horn Music Matters. Today I am with the wonderful Benny Lee. Thank you so much for joining us, Benny.
It's my honor to be invited. Thank you.
I'm so happy you're here. Benny is a wonderful musician, and I would love for you to tell us your story about how you chose your instrument and how you've continued to play it.
Well, I want to make a small correction. I'm not qualified to be called as a musician yet, and that's my goal in my life. But I do love music. I support the music industry too. Classic jazz. I also on the board on some organization. So it's so nice that when you listen to music, you enjoy it. But if you can really perform it, that's completely different.
Right.
So I want to thank you that when we start, you really guide me almost like 10, 11 years ago. Yeah, you come to Kansas City, and I really inspired by you too. And although I have a plan to be good and good, but uh, at least I think I have some progress.
Yeah.
And
Did you
yeah,
actually really start 10 or 11 years ago, or did you play as a child?
no, I never played clarinet, and that's really I just saw my and I just come back from Far East about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and after I come back, I immediately go to St. Louis to see one of the musicians which I sponsor. He's a world pianist, famous pianist, Bezat. He performed in the St. Louis Orchestra in St. Louis.
Wow.
So I went there, and also my clarinet teacher was there. So it's really good. I really enjoy the visit with her, and we still keep connection. Because I start with the accident. I really don't think I can play the clarinet, but she played in my home party. As you know, you come to my party once,
Right.
and usually there you is a four string quartet, so a string quartet. But she's play in the symphony, so they have rehearsals after symphony. She come back, so she come to my house, join this string quartet later. So become quintet, and she start to play Mozart. Those kind of pieces are very amazing. So later on, I invite her for my wife invite her back, and we cook beef noodle, and we chat. And she said she's teaching kids. I said, can I learn? And she said, oh, no, no, yeah, no problem. There's no age limit. So okay, so she said yes. So I said, so let's start next week. So I start next week. So a week.
What is
So
her
so
name? Who is it that you study with?
she is from Taiwan. She played in the St. Louis Orchestra right now. She played clarinet, when she was a child. So she come here and they study. I think she got doctor degree, and after graduate, she play. Uh, I think like after graduate, you need to find a job. So she was in the Kansas City Symphony for 10 months.
Hmm.
So after 10 months, which period finish, uh, the Michael Stern didn't hire her, so she need to find a job. But even better, she find the St. Louis Orchestra, which is much bigger than Kansas City. Even Kansas City is good, but I think St. Louis is much bigger and even much better pay. So she is very, very happy. I think she got a tenure right now with the symphony. So
Awesome.
yeah, she's very happy. And her boyfriend also clarinet too. So I really enjoy the visit her, and she also proud about my progress. I'm just one of the student, but I didn't give up. I still continue play. Although I'm not as a professional, but I did perform many many places. Uh, and right now I try to perform one song every Sunday in the church, which is simple music. I try to learn one song, and luckily I have a good ear. So anyway, when I start the first lesson, she really said, "Oh, you can make a song on first lesson." That's good. He said, which means that many people cannot even make a song. So once you make a song, clarinet is good. Is then you can change the fingering. To change the fingering of the same registration is not so difficult. You
Mhm.
know, you change from do to C to D or E. It's not very difficult. Uh, Certainly you need to change the mouse a little bit later, but even you don't change, it's still okay. And then the second week, she taught me how to, you know, push the in the back, become a higher register, higher tone, so I can almost like a full range.
Mhm.
So this is always my story. I like to tell this story, and it is true. So which is means 8 days, right? 8 days, a week apart, 8 days. I know how to use the what is the which is the note. I know the note of the
Right.
clarinet, and then I know a song called "Stranger on the Shore." I probably told you the
Ah,
story. Yeah, you know the "Stranger on the Shore."
yes.
Yeah, that's the is composed by the Echo Birk in the British, UK. So I know that songs long, long time ago when I was a kid. So and I also I try to play in the keyboard, so I know the chord.
Mhm.
So this time I key in the chord into my keyboard, and then I play back, so it become accompaniment. So when you have accompaniment, then I play myself because I know the note. And my wife was really shocked. Oh, is that you? Is that you? Yeah, this is me. So then I think 10 days later, I have a party in my home. It's a for welcome Czech Republican ambassador.
Wow.
So the of course there's a Czech musician professor from Prague University. They come to play, and also the formality, welcome this and that. And after that, it's a network time. So people drinking, talking, and laugh. So at that time, when the people have enough drink, so I take my clarinet and I play this strange on the show. Ambassador said, Mr. Lee, I don't believe you. You just did 2 lessons. I can
I
play.
know. 2 lessons and you're playing a song in front of all your friends at a party.
Yeah, and I really enjoy it. That's really give me a good encouragement. And I still have a recording of that. I really proud that I'm not too bad. Even just to listen, I can play that song. But in other words, if I say I was good at that time. In other words, after 11 years, I'm still so. I should be much, much bigger. I want to say 11 years I was genius, but now I'm not genius. So but anyway, I'm really so happy that I know this clarinet because this I think it is a part of my life right now, and
Mhm.
I want to any possible opportunity. I want people to know that I play clarinet, and I want people to experience what I experience because it's good for my life. And if they really love music, they should not necessarily clarinet, whatever interest that they should pick up one instrument and become part of your life. And that's really brings so much to individual who really can. And I really enjoy that. And also, after especially after retire, there's so much I can learn from clarinet. It's endless. So if you have something to learn, you have goal, you have dream, and that's you fulfill your life. Your life is not so boring. So it's really a even good for health too.
Mhm.
My doctor say I want to acupuncture, and he said, "Oh, your climate is good because I have good health at this moment. I'm 77 right now.
You look
And
great.
I don't have any problem on my health. My blood pressure, my heart, everything is okay. I'm very lucky. So
So when you heard the clarinet, was it the sound that got you, or what was it that made you say, I have to do this and then stick with it?
well, I think it's a song. Uh the song is a well, first of all, it's not very popular.
Mhm.
Uh in the classic music, yes, but not in the like jazz or other in the not very popular. If people play piano or something. But I play clarinet. Not so many people learn clarinet. Of course, in the school band, they have clarinet. But after graduate, not so many people doing that. I went already to the summer camp in
Mhm.
Italy. I went there twice. This is a 3 weeks time. And everybody thought I'm a professor because I'm so old. No, I'm just the low. I even don't read the music very well. but I do know a lot of music, which the many students they're coming from the traditional training, they cannot play without music sheets, which should not they should change because they should remember. Of course, when the student is very good, they don't need to read; they can
Right.
remember. Also, if they have good ear, if you can hear, you should be able to play. And this is the difficult part. I'm good in that area. I have good ear. Even my teacher told me, I have really good ear, which is benefit me. So
Mhm.
I went there in 2019. The teacher really surprised that uh, I'm so old. I'm the oldest, even older than the teacher. And we need to present. At that time I play. I think I play Mozart, the Kickstart.
Mhm.
Kickstart, the moment one and moment two.
Yeah,
And yeah, they were surprised that I can play after 3 weeks. And I say, well, you should go into the senior market. They only focus on the student, teenager. You should focus on the senior market because senior has the money and they have the time. So
that's right. That's right.
anyway, I really enjoy that.
And you have spent your life as an entrepreneur and being very successful in business and in all kinds of different pursuits, being on the boards of different organizations and such. And how has the clarinet affected the people around you because you're behind you in your photograph is a picture of your house, isn't it? It's a picture of people sitting in your house and you give very regular concerts and everyone knows you play the clarinet. So tell me more about what people's reactions are and how.
Yes, I involve so many in the Kansas City community. As an Asian, I think I'm very special. Because I always get involved in the mainstream. So I involve in the Chamber of Commerce board member, many board member, and I always try to let them know I play clarinet. So no shame about that. And in fact, they enjoy and I also host a party, many party at my home, and they come to my home. Even the concert, I don't, not my concert, somebody's concert, but at the beginning, I will play one or two, or sometimes at networking time, I will play. And the way I play is I walking around. Well, I have a music system that you probably know in my house, and I was just walking around and play in front of people, and then there's even I interrupt their conversation, and I think I'm using the clarinet to speak with them rather than the language. This clarinet is my language.
Mhm.
So more people know, and even I was invited a few times to go to the party. Just recently, there is a called Synergy in the North Lane, about maybe 200 people. So in the networking time, they asked me to play, so I play. Not the performance, just to play. It's a background music. So I play 1 hour. So I do have a lot of music that I can play. And then especially because I'm the trustee at Park University, and I promote their promote means I donate support their music program a lot. So already 2 years, the president asked me their graduation ceremony. They asked me to go to play the school automata. So I played twice. And last time, this year, I think this May or last May, the president said, "Do you know, Benny? Do you know how many people in this room? 5,000 people.
Wow, that's
There are
awesome.
5,000 people, and at least I don't squeak. I finish the song. So and it's very short, only 40 seconds. So
So
and
funny.
yeah, so I really enjoy that. So I always compete with the musicians. Say, hey, how many audience you have? Oh, I have several hundreds. What? But I have 5,000.
That's funny. But what is it that you find because you have such an interesting background from being in business for so many years and knowing so many people who are not involved in the music community? What do they say about music? What could you tell a listener about what the perception is when you wander into parts of the universe where music isn't as popular and people don't know this instrument and how does it open up conversations or what does it do?
Even they don't enjoy the music, or they don't especially enjoy the music, they still listen to music. Everybody listen to music. I read a book talking about the music, and there's a sentence. He said, "Human being cannot survive without music. Every race If you go, every race have a music. And he also talk about the famous musician. He is a deaf. So he played the biophone. She performed.
Oh,
Amazing. I think she want to enter to the uh, England what royal music. They reject her. They sue them. They sue them, and then I think she win, and she is really qualified.
oh,
And she hear the music, although she is deaf. She heard the music by body vibration. When she performed, she had to take off the shoes.
oh,
So the flow of vibration, she got vibration, and she can hear the music.
oh my goodness.
Amazing, this is amazing. And
Oh my
she's
God.
teaching, she's teaching too, so
One of the goals of this podcast is to try to expose more people to the understanding that music is so important and that you can be a business person, you can be an entrepreneur, you can be in technology, you can be doing other things and have no experience with music and start. You could just start.
I think a lot of people have no change to even think or close to the music. They heard music, but they really don't pay attention about that. But really, people need music. It can be interested if you have opportunity. Like me, although I love music, but if I don't have a chance, I will never like today. I'm so lucky. You know, I told my teacher, I said, hey, I owe you $1 million. I said, why? I said, well, because if somebody say, Benny, I'm going to give you $1 million, but I will take away your clarinet. I said, no, I don't want your clarinet. Means the clarinet is so important for me in my life, you know,
Yeah.
and it cannot be replaced by money. So if I have this kind of feeling, you know, some other music level, they should have the same. And especially it's so good that you can play the music you like. Although it's no, you are not. I'm not professional, but at least I'm listenable. My music is listenable, as you know, and I'm better than my yesterday. So
Yeah. And it's very good for your heart. It's very good for your health. It's very, very good.
yeah, whenever I play, actually, I'm exercising too. You know, so
Yes, it's
and
true.
that so the two things: you learn music, you exercise your body, and also brain will create some endorphin, the happiness.
If somebody was listening to this and just fascinated by hearing you start so late in life, what would you tell them to motivate them to try to play a wind instrument right now?
Well, the first very simple thing is never too late to learn something, and especially the the music instrument. And I'm the example. I never touch it, and I love it.